Hello? Hello? Whoa, I see a Clankers in the chat. Howdy. Alright, before we start anything, gonna go on and get one little thing out of the way. So I won't lie, I am still in the middle of setting up. But yes, well, I already have a chibi. Technically, I don't really know what classifies as a chibi. But yes, Ari made this model. In which so I won't lie, I literally set up all of VTube Studio last night. Hold up, let me, because I hear myself, so just 1 second. Hey, there we go. Yes, chibi, small body, big head. So I know I'm going to be showing off models, but hear me out. I have seen the rigging on the models. They are a lot better than what I am going to be presenting. Like, for example, I'm having to fucking, like, wide mouth my jaw, like, unhinge my jaw to get the mouth to move. And it's all on me. It is not on the artist and rigger. Well, did I just say it's all on the artist and rigger? Fuck! It's all on me. And also, I'm hoping that microphone settings are okay, because there are people, like, moving around upstairs and, like, in the hallway. They're fucking slamming doors and shit. So, I'm still going through doing presentation and whatnot. Well, so I have Clip Studio pulled up and whatnot, and this is the thumbnail for the stream. Now you may be wondering, you've probably seen this blur. You have probably seen this blur. Well, let me fucking move the model. Oh, and also, as you've seen, let me fucking, what is the, because they set up the toggles. I didn't change them to where I can use them without fucking things up. What is the toggle? But if you guys know who Ari is, in which I didn't set up a page for them, I am probably going to go and screenshot their Twitter real quick and put them into this. But let's see here. Okay, it's left shift RW. I can fucking wiggle. Chat on stream is unreadable. Then I'm honestly just gonna fucking turn it off. If that's literally how it's going to be. Like, let me see here. Is it this one? No. This one? No. Oh, fuck. This one? Nope. It's this one. Okay. But yeah, the toggles, like on all the models, I think the only one that I think I know the toggles for is FimG. And that's literally just because the rigger set it up where the toggles were like, just, okay, this one is 1, this one is 2, this one is 3. So let's get the fucking punnable dude out of here. We're gonna do literally just a quick presentation of some things, whatnot, and we're gonna chat for a little bit. So let me go on and get this out of the way, because they did a fucking amazing job. Fucking Ari, dude. Let me bring this. If you do not know who Ari is, you probably know them, but just don't know who Ari specifically is. But Ari is the one that makes all the little wiggle models and whatnot. So like, for example, the Midas wiggle pin. The Midas wiggle pin was made by Ari. But now, you probably have seen this. Raw, of course, shit's fucking moving. The benefits and shit of using Clip Studio without actually being an artist, and you only use it for editing, and you just know, hey, this is probably a good idea to have this as my slides. So you've probably seen this image, or at least the blur in the background a couple times. So this is going to be my new profile picture. If you have seen my profile picture on Twitter, it is done by, of course I had them pulled up, but now they're not pulled up. It's Uari. I don't know how to say their name. Uari. Let me pull that up. Oh god. Of course, I'm wanting to credit an artist and everything, and it's literally show feet. It is, it's like doing something weird where it's bringing them to light. I don't know why. Yo, Kenny, how you doing? I actually don't know what's going on. This is not what did stream die? Probably. It lagged for a second. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, where like, because people ask me like, am I going to be streaming on Twitch? I'll get into it a little bit more later, but I am no longer in the US. I do not have the grand glorious internet that I had called fiber. I am currently using Starlink. And in fact, to show that I actually have, let's see here. Boop, 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 boop. Where is it? So with me using Starlink, it is a very special situation because I don't want to use Starlink because it is kind of expensive. RIP, didn't work. Not working right now. Damn. So with me using Starlink, if you do not know how Starlink works, you have a little satellite dish. No, I have Starlink. I'm using Starlink. Okay. Cool. I'm just seeing RIP over and over. I'm using Starlink, but if you know how Starlink works, it's a little satellite dish and you set it up and you got to make sure everything's clear. Like no trees, no big ass buildings or whatever. And it is better, I gotta say, even with the map looking like, what the fuck you mean unsupported file format? Fine, fucking do this. Because I know it'll accept screenshots. There. This is my satellite dish. So, if it isn't obvious, the red is covered. That is the majority of the satellite dish being covered. So let's get back into it. So the blur, well, first, yeah, my old profile picture was made by Yuaria, in which, let me see here. No, how the fuck did... As I said, I'm still setting things up, but at the same time, we're just fucking running through it. So you are experiencing live scuff. So the profile picture I've used before on all social media is moi. And now, I know you've seen the blur. Here we go. You gotta have LMG and FMG if I'm gonna fucking represent both of them. Also, sorry to disappoint everyone in the fact of, oh my god, Syndicate's got another girl because Midas was showing off the female model. Edge streak lost? The fuck you mean? But yeah, Titora. I'm scandalized. And not gonna lie, I kind of put all these in like a certain little order, but at the same time, I don't remember what the order is, even though that I did it 10 minutes ago. But yeah, Titora made the art that I'm gonna use as a profile picture on all socials for right now. It means exactly what you said. No. I'm an honorary girl. Inherited the scuff from Midas. Not gonna lie, I'm just telling you right now, my scuff is more than likely gonna be way worse than Midas. Because my internet cuts out at least once an hour. I don't know when the last time was, but here we go. Excuses. Shut up, Kenny. So, the amazing music that you hear in the background is made, if I'm correct, this is the right slide. Yeah, Kindred. Of course, they changed their fucking profile picture before I set anything up. Twins or clones? I'll get into that. I will get into that. But they are... So involving lore and whatnot, I will get into that. But they are, yes, as Kenny is saying in the chat, alternative timelines. Yes, this is original music made by Kindred. And just gonna go on and rip off the band-aid. I don't know if you can just look straight into the description and if it's there or not, but I have merch, and if I'm correct, this is gonna be the correct thing. Oh, it's not. But yes, let me swap over, because I know everyone's wanting to see it, especially live and in action. You've got fucking FimG, dude. You got fucking steppies. Nobody cares about anything else, just the steppies. Okay? People only care about the steppies. And definitely not like anything else going on, okay? Nobody cares about anything else. Take them off? Dude, I can't. Is this the femboy pipeline I've heard? No, it's not. I'm not a fucking femboy. The FimG pipeline. Hello, Pixie. Hey, Pixie. Clanker. I'll clink you any day. I'm fucking joking. It's just a draw. Pipe noises. So let's see here. Toggles, yes. Engie, little pout. So there's supposed to be. Hello? Hello? Okay. Yes, that is what I'm talking about. Once an hour, that will happen. Guaranteed. If you guys have any suggestions of Australian mobile internet providers that are unlimited, please send them my way. Because I have looked at a couple where they are like guaranteed, but for me to get that guarantee, it's going to cost me like $1,000 a month. I don't want to pay $1,000. And that's at a minimum, by the way. Because I know damn well I will use more than what they are offering. Small price for a guarantee. No. No. I'm not here for that kind of guarantee. Yes, minimum. I did the calculation. Just ask Midas to pay for it as a business expense. It's not like that. Yes, I'm in Australia. Dude, I got plenty of fucking stories to tell, but let's keep going, okay? But more toggles. I can fucking cry. Little stars, so star cry. Depressed. And I'm noticing I'm typing in chat. No type in chat. Then the good old shock eyes. Gotta get them fucking pinholes going on. And then that is reset. Okay. Let's stick the woman in the corner. Let's see here, how does that look? No, probably like this. Okay. Back to Clip Studio. But yes, the artist is, I don't know how to say it. Kawaii Q. And the rigger is Rafa Uni. The kidneys at the motel are free. You can just take them. Chat over here trying to fucking buy and sell kidneys over here. But let's see here. Is this the correct? It's not what I was going to show off yet, but you guys have a face now. After like a year and a half, you have a face. Let's see here. Let me get a more high quality image, because this is just a screenshot and I have the original. There we go. Well, and it's massive. But yes, you have a face. You're gonna turn you into furries. No, that's not the intention. But there is a full reference out here. I just gotta get it. But this is what you look like, chat. Now you may be wondering. Pixie's got the caustic critters. Bomi has the sheep heads. Midas has the duders. What do I have? And I asked for suggestions a little while ago for names. And there was one that really stuck out to me. And yes, we are typing it on screen right now. Bad placement. There we go. You guys are the Time Buds. But if you can turn us into furries, does that come with IT experience? That is a great question. There's a furry convention going on at the place right next to me, by the way. I can't tell you how many times, dude. Oh my god, there's so many fucking stories, dude. There's a furry convention going on this weekend, by the way. Dude, it smells fucking horrible. But yes, Hoshi is the one that made the reference and everything for the Time Buds. You got some fucking shattered eyes, dude. You can't see. You're blind. People can sneak up on you, so you gotta use magical powers. You're gonna become daredevils. Okay, now, is this the correct thing? Where we are going, we don't need eyes to see. Is this the correct panel? Let's fucking go. So I mentioned on Twitter that I reached out to one of my favorite artists that I have ever worked with, and they are so sweet every single time I message them. They are very fun to work with, and that is Ollie. And I know you guys have seen me tease this around a little bit in the Discord, maybe also on Twitter. I honestly don't fucking remember. But Ollie made some art that you can actually buy if you want. Do not like that. Do not go out of your way to purchase this. Do not go out of your way. But in the description, there is a link to Fourth Wall, and you can purchase this as a little poster. And I am gonna have to go through Fourth Wall because I don't know what it is with Fourth Wall, and I might change it to a different company. I don't know. But they really don't like turning things sideways. Now, there's stickers and emotes. Ecuador mentioned, what? Yes, it's very silly. I don't know why, but with Fourth Wall, it is very difficult because they only, like, let me fucking get a little pin right here. Is this good? Okay, so yes, you got stickers now, and these are also emotes in the Midas Discord. And they are made by Rayleigh. But now on Fourth Wall. So thing is that you can either go with, and that's a fucking terrible square. Just imagine that's a square. You have squares and you have vertical rectangles. You cannot rotate these rectangles. I don't know what it is. It's illegal. But now, when you are setting up the posters and everything, you can rotate the image and have it fit onto the poster. So a lot of things are going to be sideways. I don't know what it is, but I like the landscape format better than vertical. But I can see the appeal to both. Yes, Rayleigh Scales made some stickers. And on Fourth Wall, I have them set up where you can get them individual, like not individual, like one-on-one, but you can get male or female. And then another art. Made by Art Affinity. Yes, get your fucking barks out of the way. Swear to God, I'm gonna fucking old yeller you guys. Take you behind the shed. Have they shared these on Twitter already? So Art Affinity has shared it. Tatora has shared. I haven't shared any of these. Me personally, I have not shared any of these except for model art. I haven't shared reference for Time Buds. I haven't shared, I've teased this. I have not shown this. And I have used in the Discord the drunk FMG emote. But now some of you may or may not have recognized some of the art, or at least reference of art. So if you look in some of my at my thumbnails for like almost all of my streams, I have a LMG in the corner holding a sword. And I went up to Art Affinity and it's like, hey, I really, really, really fucking like your art. And I have this concept, but I have no reference to a sword. And I would love to give FMG a scythe. And they said, bet. So you have this fucking amazing art with LMG with a sword. And these are supposed to be like glass swords and scythes. And they designed these, and not gonna lie, I will probably more than likely end up going to them and it's like, hey, and I'm gonna beg on my fucking knees for it. It's like, hey, would you mind making a official reference for these weapons? So I'm going to do that. I'll probably do that once I end stream. And now, I've teased this one a couple times, but now just so you know, this is going to be a limited release. Not this art, not this specific art by Art Affinity. This will stay up forever. This next art, though, is going to be summer exclusive, in which we are going to be, so I don't know what you consider summer or whatever, but I'm just gonna say up until my birthday, which my birthday is September 16th. So it closes, I'm going to close it on the 15th, but summer exclusive art. You're in Australia. What is summer? Not now. I'll tell you right now, it is not now. It is not summer right now. It is fucking winter. Dude, I wake up every morning and I go to work and my hands are freezing. Like, dude, the skin is cracking off my knuckles. It is freezing. But now, something I have to ask you guys. This is going to be limited. But I have to ask you guys. So, I have the capability of doing something on fourth wall. Yes, it's cold right now. Like right now, let me look up the temp right now. It is 64 degrees Fahrenheit. Which is like maybe 12 Celsius, I think. But okay, let's get back to this. Okay, so this was a skeb by the Rio. I don't know how you want to say it. And holy fucking shit. Dude, like, what you're seeing is fucking nothing. I will pull up the original file here in a second. Which the original file, I got a note. There's definitely no other versions, okay? There's definitely no other versions that you can possibly find that I will definitely not post on a different account. Hey, Nam. Yes, wink, wink. Except I can't wink right now, I don't think. Because I don't have rigging properly set up. Shut up, Rose. But I will pull up the fucking original file here in a second when we get to the point of where we're just chatting. Because, not gonna lie, Lario fucking made me cry with the original file. Let's see here, what is this? Yes, Ari, Yowaria, Starlink. Okay, that is the end of all that. Let me pull up the original file. which may take a minute because the original file's in 4K. So we are not going to go through everything in the file because obviously there are things that I cannot show, but I want to go through just a little bit of the story. Now, I will say, like, I wanted to actually go through and make like a shit ton of different slides, but I was contemplating how do I do this up until like an hour ago, and I started trying to put all this together. So it's like I was gonna go, it's like, I'm interested in these themes, I'm interested in this music, I'm interested in the blah blah blah, just normal fucking bullshit that everyone goes through. But we're just gonna do story times and shit. So, story time. I commissioned the Rio back when I was still in the States. And I got the commission back when I was in Australia, when I landed in Australia. Now, for those that do not know, when I was in the States, I had to sell my PC. So it was one of the last things that I did on my PC was commission Lurio. And one of the first things that I did when I got on a computer is I wanted to have a closer look at the file, because I was able to get the file on my phone and I was able to look at it and whatnot, but I couldn't view the PSD. This came with the PSD. So I don't know, like it's like poetic or something that like the very last thing I have in the States is commissioning somebody, and the very first thing that I see involving my VTuber and everything is like it was on my laptop, not on this specific PC, but I wanted to look at the PSD file because they were like, yeah, we got a PSD file and like you can customize it and whatnot. So like the original art, like the leg is actually folded over and then like the arm is laid down and whatnot, and I wanted this as the merch. So I wanted to look at the PSD file, and I pulled up Clip for the first time in Australia. I sat down at my desk, and it may take a second to load, I don't know, but this is the first thing that I see. It's taking a little bit to load. Yeah, it's taken forever to load. Holy shit. One second. Here we go. Oh, converting layer. This is the very first thing that I see. Is a thank you from them. And it reminded me why I love doing this. Like, whether you guys watch me, whether people buy merch, I also love supporting people. And one of the big things that got me to where I am is I try supporting a lot of people. Whether in the background or not. Like, I try my best to support people, and I know not everyone sees it. But it was very heartwarming to me when I opened up the PSD file and I saw this. I know what you are. But yes, there is a thank you page. But now, holy fucking detail. No, shit, I'm moving shit around. Holy fucking detail, dude. There's fucking thigh squish, fucking abs and shit. Holy fuck. Yes, it even has texture. And I can turn off the texture. Raw. But I would flip around the different things. Dude, so this is in 4K, and this, me looking at it like this, is looking at it decreased down to 15%. Let's see here. This, okay, around this is 100%. Holy shit. But yes, this is a, I would fucking flip around because, like, as I said, the arm goes down and all this other stuff. But as I said, there's definitely not other things going on with this art that you will see at a different place. Okay. No, do not save. Yes, love you, Yuori. So, now you may be wondering. Let me fix up OBS real quick. This one. Yes. Okay. You may be wondering, oh my goodness, LMG, a background. And I also flipped through and I accidentally showed earlier. But oh my goodness, a fucking background? And I will credit this person, so don't worry. What do you think about Oreo forking? Are you talking about where you take an Oreo, you stick a fork in it, and then you dip it in your milk instead of getting it covered, getting milk on your hands? Now, let's see here. Which one is it? I might actually have to fix it up on something else. I'm trying to fix it. Scuff. Hold up. Yep, there we go. Hold up. There you go. Scuff is natural. It wouldn't be a Syndicate stream without Scuff. Now, so I didn't have time to set it up, but I have to talk to the artist. So there may be something going on with this soon. Let me see if I can actually pull this up in a clip. I don't think I can. Can I? No, I can't. Okay, but what I can do is I can fucking take this and screenshot it. Boop. Screenshot. And whoop. And let me go on and get the artist. Let me go on and pull up their fucking page and get their profile. Where are they? I know I'm following them. I know for sure I'm following them. Gotta scroll down my fucking list. There we go. Found them. Okay, let's bring this back. Okay. LMG doing it was this big. Yes. Okay. But this is opening screen. Hi. Let me see here. Now, as I said, I have not set up my side of rigging. But yes, I got Sun to make a new outfit. And I do not have my rigging set up, so it's very stiff on my end. Now there's 3 of them? Dude, there's 5 of them. Okay, let's... And what... Oh my god. And bro. I just fucking remembered I don't have... So, Sun is not on Twitter. They are on Twitter, but they're not. Actually, oh, yep. There they are. Okay. Okay. Damn, a lot of fucking screenshots midstream. Okay. And let me fix up OBS. Okay. So, yes, Sun still has the boob cage. Yes. Yes, Sun is on Blue Sky. They are not on Twitter. And fuck, I just remembered someone else I need to fucking pull up, but we're just gonna keep rolling right now. Father! Yes, I call son father. There's a dead lady in the starting soon screen. Yes, I know. In which the credit for the starting soon screen is Luis. They fucking cooked on this shit. I honestly was telling them, it's like, hey, listen, this is very last minute. In which it's gonna be in a story later on, but this is very fucking last minute. And I don't mind if you lessen quality on certain things, but I need to rush through this because I wanted this. And I'll explain what I mean by that. And they fucking cooked. So this was an idea that I came up with back in like January, and I wanted it as a starting soon screen where it's a old abandoned bar where I take residents. Like, I personally take residents at a bar, and there's just a random letter on the table with a Syndicate logo that is glitching out. Hello, Corm. Want me to run through everything with you? I don't mind. Oh, foot. Let's go through everything. But yes, this is my starting soon screen and whatnot. And I thought later, this was a later on idea. It was just going to be FimG and LMG. But then I was like, this was before any kind of decision of, hey, LMG's joining Syndicate. And when we discussed joining Syndicate and whatnot, I decided it's like, you know what? This gotta be done. I gotta have the rest of the Syndicate members in the background enjoying cake and drinks. So you got Bomi, Pixie, and Vitus. And also, as I've stated multiple times already, a lot of these screenshots are not doing art justice. Because the quality is very low on a screenshot. This means that you can canonically commit No! Shut up! Midas found alive in Australia. But yes, Luis is the artist. And they did a fucking amazing job at it. Now to run through everything. I don't know why it's like, let me see here. Let me close through some of these. I don't need that, don't need that. Yes. Ari. Corm, you missed something. So, with all this being said, new profile picture that's going to be used on all socials. Background music is done by Kindred. FimG, done by Rafa and Ukwai. I don't fucking know. Yes, Corm, you're a furry. Art available for purchase and stickers, but I do not require you. It is not a requirement. And then special limited time printout. But now you may be wondering, Corm, if you know who Ari is. Yes, you're a furry now. Everyone, Corm is a fucking furry. Right now. Conversion initiated. Yes, Rose, I'm sorry, dear. You're a furry. You all are furries. Hey, you at least have the IT experience now. The signed furry by streamer. Yes, Bright is a furry. Now, Corm, you may be wondering why Ari? Like why is Ari here? Where the hell is Ari? There she is. Is Bomi a furry? She's a sheep. Of course she's a furry. Adeline, you're a furry. Sorry. Bah. Corm, if you do not know who Ari is, they made the Midas Wiggle pin. And they are the one that mainly makes all the wiggles that you see. Yes, your Spartan ass is a furry. But Ari made the wiggle pins. And they make all the little wiggle emotes that you see all over the place. Of course, people do fucking, people do steal the idea and concept and whatnot. At least they do their own art and whatnot. They don't steal it, but the concept though was made and whatnot by Ari. Now you may be wondering, why do I have Ari here? Nope, wrong selection. And as I said, all the rigging and whatnot is like on all of this. All the rigging is my fault. Like the rigging is actually pretty good. Like it's really solid on all the rigging. It's just that I suck at setting things up within a couple hours. You know what? Instead of giving Corm the satisfaction of skipping it, we're gonna show it again. Let me see. Where is it? This one? Yes. Nub MG, what the fuck? let's see, what is the toggle for that? I think it's, no. Huh? I know this is wiggle. Is it this? Yeah. There's no mouth movement, but I'm a nub. Okay, let's go back. Let's go back. Wait, hold up. Does Ray have a nub? I'm literally DMing Ray right now. Hold up. I gotta swap over to nub. Okay, 1 second. I'm DMing Ray right now. Where the fuck? Where the fuck are DMs? I know I've DM'd her before. It's literally just gonna end up being easier to go to her server and then DM her from there. There. Where is she? Yes, there she is. There she is. I'm DMing her a screenshot of the model with the nub, and I am saying, I've been told to duo nub. Show her your nub. No, I'm not doing that to Ray. Also, I don't even know if fucking Ray is, like, awake or not right now. The call of the nub. Yes, I heard about Ozzy and Hulk Hogan. Okay, let's fix the background. We are good on Lip. Okay. And we are going to swap over to FimG because I know this is what you guys are here for. I know you guys are here for the thighs and whatnot. I know you guys are here for that. Okay, so now I feel like I can just focus on chatting and whatnot. Because I can't think of anything right now that I need to announce or whatever. Go back to thigh. Let me guess, Adeline. You want a screenshot of thigh. Here, I'll even give you thigh right next to... Well, I guess there's the jacket, but otherwise... There's thigh. Thigh posting. Squish. Squeeze. I'm actually surprised that my internet is holding up this good. Okay, so what are things that I said I was gonna talk about? Quit feeding the gooners. Fine. I'm deleting model. I'm quitting VTubing. I'm fucking kidding. What are all the different things that I said I was going to talk about? I know one thing that I'm going to talk about no matter what. So, there is no like lore video or anything. I was contemplating for the longest time to put something together. But part of that contemplating was also brought upon some situations with work and just IRL shit. So not enough belts. Oh, I know someone that needs credit. There's someone that needs credit. And I should have files already here. So let me see. No, not that one. Let me see. Do I really not have this? I'll go and fucking get it because I know where it is, at least. Where? Oh, where? Is this? Yes, it is. Whoop. Nah, let me go and get the artist. Some of you already know who it is and whatnot, but I need to credit them at least. Just setting things up. If I'm correct, this is the last person I actually need to like pull up credits for and whatnot. But at the top, words. All right, see you, Noel. Okay, let me move FimG. Oh, stop. Okay. Window capture. There we go. Okay. Needs more cowbell. So, the references. You can find these at the top of the LMG art channel that are in the Midas Discord. And I do have them pinned so you don't have to, like, if all of a sudden there's like 1,000 different things of art wherever, you can always find them in the pins. But you have a male and female reference. And the artist is Koyuki. Okay, now I think we're done with all that. I will keep clip pulled up just in case. But hello, Justin. I will keep clip studio pulled up just in case. But so I had all these ideas and everything for a possible lore video, whether it was a slideshow or whatever. But I wanted to do it a certain way and whatnot. And also, on top of my own procrastinations, I kept changing things. But most importantly, there was an issue. And the issue was not on myself. The issue was involving IRL stuff. So, there was a situation at work where, in which I don't know how much I can talk about it, at least on stream. I've talked about it multiple times offline. But there was a situation that there was a possibility. If you guys don't know, the reason why I'm in Australia is for work. There was a situation that happened, and there was like an entire 2-month period of my life here in Australia where we all thought we were going to get sent home. As in back to the States. We were in the ideology and everything that at any moment we were going to be told, hey, pack your shit. You're about to be back on a flight to go back to the States. And I made the personal decision and whatnot, in which I hope you understand that it was a decision of my own and whatnot, to make a responsible decision of saving up money and whatnot in the off chance that I get sent back home. There was probably like a 10% chance that we were staying. Luckily, we hit that 10% chance. But there was a very high chance we were all going to get sent back. And I already had artists selected and all this other shit. Granted, I never talked with them, not gonna lie. But I had artists that I was gonna contact and like start commissions, and like I had an entire series of all these different things that I wanted planned. But the responsible decision was going to be save my money in the off chance that I get sent back to the US and I have to buy a whole new PC. I have to find a place to live. I have to fund food, car, gas, everything. It was literally just, okay, I'm going to save money. And then I found out that we were going to be actually staying. And yeah. Then it was literally a blitz of finally I can fucking say I want to come back. And I wanted to come back in like May. I did not want to come back in July. I wanted to come back in May. And there was just constant difficulties of living situations and just everything. And I know it may seem that I'm jumping around in the conversation and whatnot, but there's not much I can personally talk about. Especially online, because it's more of a personal thing. Personal work. But now I'm back. And I won't lie, I am glad to be back. Scuff as it may be, I'm here. Fucking finally. And now, some of you may be wondering, what kind of content do I do? Well, I mainly do gaming content. And something that I wanted to bring up is, if you knew me before Syndicate, you knew that I dual stream. And as you experienced earlier in this stream, internet is not nice to me. Trust me, I like Twitch. I love YouTube. I want to do both. I don't think I can do both. Maybe now we can finish Baldur's Gate. There is a chance that we can finish Baldur's Gate. I don't know. Because, as you even know, Kenny, scheduling is shit. For reference for you guys that are around the world, right now it is noon for me. And damn near everyone that I interact with is asleep by the time I get home. So it really sucked that I would be coming home and it would just be quiet. Yes, I can barely talk to my friend Kenny. If you're wondering who Skullump Gaming is, he's one of my best friends. And it's rare that I actually get to talk to him. Though there is a lot of moments where like I'm honestly just sleeping or like I'm just doing random dumb shit and I'm just not calling him or whatever. But I've known him since high school and everything. Ooh. I'm getting notifications from Ray. She loves it. She loves the nub. But yeah, it is very hard to interact with all of my friends. It's hard for me to interact with fucking Midas, dude. And Bomi and Pixie, dude, they're on the other side of the fucking world. So, one of the ideas involving me joining Syndicate is that I am more of a support character. Obviously, we know Midas is fucking dead. I missed her fucking... Well, I guess I was there. That fucking clip was... That clip was recorded on my phone. There was a clip that she showed in her very final karaoke stream. And that was recorded on my phone within 5 minutes before I had to go to work. Yep, she died of fucking ligma. So, there's a lot of different scheduling problems and whatnot that are going to happen. Who's Steve Jobs? I don't know. Did Jobs Steve? Was Jobs a Steve? Is there a job named Steve? Ligma ball, god damn it. But now, oh yeah, just in general, scheduling is going to be actual fucking hell. Like, straight up, a normal time for me to talk to Midas and everyone else is like 3 or 4 a.m. It is not a nice thing that I have to deal with. Because when I'm out of work Nobody is there. They're all asleep. It's like midnight, 3 a.m. for a lot of people when I get off work. Now for possibly some stories, or I'll just ramble until, you know, I actually die. Yeah, in the Discord. Yeah, usually a lot of times I will join a call in the Discord because, as I've mentioned, like, I am alone. All right, see you, Kenny. I am alone here. I am by myself. So I sometimes go, like, for example, the last time I talked to anybody in person was Friday. That was the last time I talked to anybody. It is Sunday. So I cope by joining Discord calls and seeing if people will join. Because damn near everyone that I interact with is asleep. One thing shocking about moving to Australia, and I guess this could happen for every other country as well, and this is my first time leaving the US. So, where I am in Australia, there's a lot of different foreigners. And I remember, like, one of the first weeks I was here, me and a couple of guys at work were walking down the sidewalk, and there was a dude that, like, I'm assuming he's a local Aussie, and he walked up right next to us, and, like, there was a bunch of tourists that walked by, and bro straight up said, "Fucking foreigners." And I'm like, all of us are squished up together, like, very awkwardly, and he's like looking up at me, and I'm like, yeah, and he heard me not have an accent, and I'm like, oh shit, I'm not a foreigner. Well, I am a foreigner here, like, I'm not in the States. So he's just like, you're not on my side. Have I adopted a huntsman? No. And I do not plan on doing so. Australians need an accent. Yeah, I know. And I don't have one. Well, I have an accent, just not Australian. Yeah. Throw a shrimp on the barbie, I guess. Yeah, I have a southern accent. I'm from Alabama. Another thing that I deal with here in Australia, and I don't care what people say, food is bland here. Dude, food is not good. Like, Granted, there is good food, but there's a shit ton of food that is just straight up bland. That he was complaining about South African immigrants. So I am. Yeah, like fucking mac and cheese. Granted, I don't think I'm going. So, how bland are we talking, dude? Like, at least use salt and pepper, my guy. Please. How is it that Hungry Jack's, aka Burger King, has more seasoning than a steakhouse that I paid like $100 for? So the restaurant behind your old house. Trying to think. Oh, that restaurant? If I'm correct on the restaurant that you're talking about, I will say they got better with time. Here, I'm talking about established businesses that are like 4 or 5 stars and like they're running a tight ship and everything. Dude, you go into a fucking steakhouse here, you order $100 steak. Bro, you would get more seasoning by slapping that bitch on the fucking floor than putting it on the grill. Dude, I want a smoker. Now, I don't know if I am going to make them public, but there are 2 streams that I did like 3 or 4 streams, cooking streams. One of them, I think I accidentally showed my face in the bottom of a pan. So I don't wanna, I am not about to go through like a 2 or 3 hour long stream to see if my face is in there for like 5 seconds. But I have made, let me see here. Let me pull up YouTube Studio. Content live. Oh, I made like fajitas. I made mac and cheese. Mac and cheese is public. I made grape jelly, but I was impatient and also busy, so I couldn't let it solidify. And I even put it in my fridge for a little bit and it didn't solidify in the fridge, and I didn't want to deal with it. And then I made pot roast. A content creator has a face? Oh my god. Yes, I made fajitas, in which it was literally just a bullshit fajita. It wasn't anything fucking like extreme. I just took some chicken, cut it up, and like some bell peppers, onions, and whatnot, and just threw it into a pan and put a sauce. That's all I did. But it was something to do. And then I made mac and cheese. So at first I made Kraft mac and cheese, or here it's Kraft dinner, and it's bland as fuck. It literally just tastes like old milk. That's all their Kraft dinner tastes like. And then I made homemade mac and cheese. Yes, they sell spices. but nobody uses them here. Yeah, I don't think a lot of people would get weird about it. Like, I've shown it before. I've shown it on Twitter before, but it's like I've got a beard and I talk about it. I shave my head. So it's like I'm not too worried about a face reveal. It's just one of those things where it's like, damn, I kind of don't want that shit out there. Yeah. And trust me, if you guys know the positions that I've been in for like the past year and a half or whatever, I've seen some weird people. Okay? I've seen some weird fucking people. No need for face reveal unless you want to make IRL meetups a thing. Which, I mean, I don't mind, but at the same time, it's just like, I'd like to keep things... Yeah, I know, Adeline. It's more of, I'd like to keep things online. So... You hang out online with some weird people. Hi, Corm. From the Persona stream? Oh yeah, dude, there was a guy back when I first started VTubing, and was it the Persona 3 Reload released, and there was a dude in chat. This was when I was just doing Twitch, and this dude, like, if you don't know, in Persona 3 how they use their powers is by taking a evoker, aka a gun, and shooting themselves in the head. That is how they use their powers. And this dude kept talking in chat in he had like a translator, apparently, where it would automatically translate his text, but he was typing in Arabic, which, I mean, fine, cool. It's just I like to keep things in English. And like, he was popping off every time that a character was using the evoker and pulling out their persona, like talking about how it's like a shame to Allah and everything. And it's like, okay, dude, you gotta calm down. Speaking of games, so if you are new to me, you've probably seen some of the things I've done in the past. So, games I am going to do, games I'm going to play. So, and I'm still working on setting some things up. especially with one game. And that one game is Red Dead Redemption 2. I really, really, really want to play it again. I know I've talked about it before where I have played it before. And I really want to fucking play it again. Except this time on PC. And I do have my PC set up where I can play it. It's just, I gotta go through some settings. And literally, I think I fixed something involving my PC yesterday. But I'm honestly just gonna have to see what happens. So there was an issue with my RAM on my PC. I replaced the RAM yesterday. And so far, I haven't had any issues. So I'm hoping it was just the RAM and that's it. But we're just gonna see what happens. Yeah, dude, it is such a good game. And I've only played it on Xbox when it released. And then, like, I've started playthroughs here and there. Like, when I moved here, I started a playthrough on my PS5. Are we gonna have to send you some tech support? Dude, Kenny, I need a lot of support. The mods I can pull. You thinking high honor or low honor playthrough? I don't know. I did a, now obviously I didn't know it when I first played Red Dead Redemption 2. Will you just be doing the story? I'm not gonna 100% it. I'll tell you right now, I can't 100% it. That is way too much time. Like, that is like too much time in the fact of, one, I don't know what I would be doing. Yeah, one, I don't know what I'd be doing. And then, words. I can't think of words. Words are not my thing. Hey, Doc. Glad you can make it. Yes, I got your DM. I was just in the middle of setting things up. How it going? Debut is debuting. But my first playthrough, obviously, I kept myself away from a lot of things involving Red Dead Redemption 2 when it first released. All I had seen was the first trailer. Still have the apple pie stuff. Talk about the apple pie recipe. Fucked everything that water. Oh my god. No. But I only watched like the first trailer, and I saw the trailer and I'm like, this game is about to fucking hit. I bought it day release and everything, and that was the beginning of the first playthrough. I didn't talk to nobody. I literally just played it. It was wake up, go to work, come home, eat, play Red Dead Redemption 2. That was literally what I did until I finished the game. And I didn't know anything about the honor system. I didn't care about it. But just how I was playing and whatnot, how I felt, I just played how I felt. Yes, it's such an easy game to get absorbed into. Like, straight up, I'm gonna do more playtesting today of the game so that I can stream it. But even when I'm testing it, I'm getting absorbed in playing it as if like I'm just playing it on my own. Yes, playtest. But yeah, my first playthrough was a high honor. I was just playing it how I played it. Played how I felt, made the decisions that I felt. Did what I wanted, did what I could. And holy fucking shit. Dude. I needed a fucking recovery period before I continued playing the game. Cause dude, holy shit. I was fucking dying at the end. Like, I was an absolute fucking mess at the end of that shit. And it was fucking robbed of the game of the year. That, hey, Rockstar may pull it out next year. In which, that is something that I was going to mention involving games that I'm going to be playing. Now, granted, keep in mind, this is all depending on work and what, who won that year. God of War. God of War won the fucking game of the year. I understand it's good, but don't get me fucking wrong. Red Dead. Holy shit. And I honestly would argue that it got better the more and more later on. Like, it just kept getting better. Dude, the fucking Braithwaite Manor scene. Where's Jack? Yes, it is only now getting the true recognition that it deserves. Dude, dude, something that it was so fucking neat. Bro. Yes, at least Roger Clark got best performance. Dude, I am still seeing video essays on Red Dead Redemption 2. Can you believe, dude, and I just now thought of this. That game's been out for 7 fucking years. 7 years. Bro. People are still pulling shit from it. I saw someone post a video essay last week on it. Also, I'm hoping that the music isn't too loud for you guys. But depending on schedule when it happens, like, no matter what, the only game that I'll play when it comes out, is GTA 6. I'm talking about Rayman 3. I will be playing GTA 6, and unless there's collabs or whatever, every single day, as long as I can, every single day, GTA 6. Oh, dude. In fact, speaking of games that I'm gonna play, let's see here. Games that I already have downloaded that I know for sure that I'm gonna be playing. Maybe sooner or later, but we're just gonna end up seeing. I'm gonna play VTube Studio. Obviously Red Dead 2. In which I think the next time when I do play Red Dead 2 is gonna be next Saturday, so Friday for you guys. Games that I'm gonna be playing. Let's see here. Oh, and a lot of them I don't have downloaded. But Red Dead 2. I wanna hop back into Resident Evil. Starting with Resident Evil 2 for like the 4th time now. I have completed the game 4 times already. But I'm gonna do one playthrough, just a solid playthrough. I do want to play Skyrim. Remake. I guess I could do the original. It would be different. Is it weird you don't care for GTA 6? I mean, it's weird, but not. It's weird because it's one of those things where, especially recently, except for involving Red Dead, Rockstar has been kind of lacking involving its representation in the community. But Rockstar is one of those publishers, especially, and they proved it with fucking Red Dead 2. But they are one of those publishers where they are going to be working and polishing until the very end. Yes, there are going to be glitches, but it is such a refined game and such a refined story and everything on all their games, on a shit ton of their games, where there is just such a big status with it, where it's like, oh shit, Rockstar's making a game, I gotta play that game. But in reality, they've only released like a few games within the past like 20 years. What about one of the Silent Hills? I know my model father's son wants me, or they would want me to play Silent Hill. Don't get me wrong. They would want me to play Silent Hill. But I personally don't really have interest in it. Concern is that they said they would press at $90. It's still. Here's the thing: Rockstar has not made any statements involving price. They haven't made any statements. So anything you hear about like prices or whatever, that's literally just someone coming up with a random number. I wouldn't be surprised. Don't get me wrong. My ass is gonna pay for it. Let's see here. Would you mind playing Skyrim? I will play Skyrim. But now, question. Should I play Skyrim or the Oblivion remaster? Because I'm not going to do both of them at the same time. But I'll start one and like go through and finish one before going through the other. I own both of them. GTA 6 soundtrack blows the VC and VCs. Oh, Vice City. Considering the Heaven 17 song stuff. Dude, the thing involving the Heaven 17 stuff is like just very like, here's the thing. One, Heaven 17, they're not gonna ever work with Rockstar ever again. They had a chance of a lifetime to increase all of their fucking stream. Now, this is just my personal opinion. My personal opinion. They had the opportunity of a lifetime to bring back all of their music from the 80s and make it mainstream again through Rockstar. And they decided, we're gonna fuck with this NDA on this contract and announce this shit. That Rockstar's only wanting to pay $10,000. And it's literally probably just to use it in a radio station. And people are going to be fucking jamming out to that shit. And people are going to want to have that on their Spotify. People are going to want to have that on their YouTube playlist. Dude, do you understand how many game soundtracks people fucking listen to? Like, take the bag of $10,000 that you're not making right now, and you're gonna gain more streams. Though I do understand where they're saying that it's like, oh my god, Rockstar is a multi-billion-dollar company. Yeah, they're a multi-billion-dollar company pouring $2 billion into a game. They're trying to fucking develop a game. Do I think Rockstar could pay more? Yeah, I completely understand. Do I actually think Rockstar could have paid more? Yes. But that is something that they could have negotiated. I guarantee you they could have negotiated. I'm seeing Oblivion. Do you think I'll ever do community game nights? I am going to look into trying to do community game nights. But obviously, it's all depending on schedule, and it's all depending on connection and everything. Like, I've already dropped stream, if I'm correct, twice now. One of them was just straight up a network error. The second time was actually, like, I got a notification from OBS saying, hey, we lost connection. Let's see here. But Resident Evil, I don't know if I'm... Like, I currently have the remake downloaded. I could buy and play the original. Yeah, and involving the Oblivion remaster, thing is that shit got announced and released, and I was like, holy shit, I literally have no access to any way to fucking play it. Do I have trouble playing online with others? I haven't tried playing online. I haven't tried any online games yet on my PC. the OG Resident Evil remake. I hope they make an actual HD remake of the original game. But yeah, back to a little bit of conversation of stuff that I've done. If you have seen before, I have done marathon streams, but not necessarily in the fact of like, oh, I'm gonna play a game until the very end and it's like a 30-hour game. It's shorter games. And the games that I have marathoned so far have been Black Ops games. So now, not gonna lie, I'm waiting on a sale right now, or a way for me to do it. Am I a 10-hour streamer like Pixie? It depends. Like, I won't lie, some of the Red Dead streams may end up being 10 hours. And also, thing is that like right now it's 1 p.m. But when I started the stream was 10:30. Not gonna lie, I was kind of just ready, like I had energy going even before that. Like I'm awake right now. But I'm gonna have to look and see if there's a sale because I don't feel like paying for it. But got 70 pounds of Lego to sort. Oh my god. But yeah, I am probably going to flip the game and we're gonna go through the Modern Warfare series. We went through the Black Ops series and we'll probably go and do the Modern Warfare series. Kenny loves Legos. Original or remake of the Modern Warfares, I was going to do the originals and then the remakes. So like let me pull up Activision on Steam. Oh, and then Black Ops 7. Now I have an idea which Sky brought up to me, and it's a possible idea. Okay, let's see here. So I forgot Activision makes more than just Call of Duty. Let's see your browse. Can I just see? Okay, game. Do I think I'll ever do Halo marathons? Yeah, Activision makes more than just Call of Duty. Did you know that Activision makes the new Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3 and 4? And the Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1 and 2? And Spyro, and Crash Bandicoot, and Sekiro. Prototype. Dude, they just released 2 of them. Okay, let's see here. Ooh. Ooh, 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 ooh. Is this really? They actually... I remember not seeing this. They have the OG Call of Duty I didn't know that they had the OG Call of Duty on Steam. I was asking around some buddies and seeing if they had copies of the original Call of Duty. And back when I was in Alabama, I was gonna see if I could, because I still had a Xbox 360. Not with me now, but I have a 360 back in Alabama. And I was gonna play through at least the first few Call of Duties that were ever released. But my friend had a copy of Call of Duty 3, either 2 or 3. And it was the version that was rated teen. So it was the original one. Like, there's original in the fact of, yeah, Call of Duty original, blah, blah, blah. But he had the original one where the ESRB before it changed. But yes, I want to go through the original Call of Duties, which leads into the Modern Warfare series, which is going to be Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare, and then Modern Warfare 2, and then Modern Warfare 3. Let's see here, I'm looking to see what all they have on Steam. So like 1, 2, there's Call of Duty 3. I don't see it on Steam right now for some reason, but I do know they have it on Xbox, so I'll just end up playing it on Xbox. But Call of Duty is going to be the next marathon game. The original and Modern Warfare side of it. And I'll also do, like, later on, I'll tie in, like, Infinite Warfare, Advanced Warfare, like, Ghost, and World War II, World at War, stuff like that. But now, Call of Duty may be the next one, but there's another series that I want to get into. But now, I thought about it, and then it's like, nope, that is not going to happen, even with all the free time that I get. If and when I get free time, not gonna lie. Assassin's Creed. And now I'm not talking about the open world ones. Uma Musume. I have been asked to play Uma Musume on stream. And which I'll get into that. I will get into something. So, Assassin's Creed is going to be a game. Yes, OG Assassin's Creed. So, Assassin's Creed 2, Brotherhood, Revelations, 3. Now, on 3, I'm going to fucking play the remastered version of it. 4, Black Flag, Unity, Rogue. You know, there is an Assassin's Creed that I should play. And I might play it sooner than all the other Assassin's Creeds, just for the fact that it fits. Do you know which one? There you go, NX. Syndicate! Assassin's Creed Syndicate! After your fun first impressions, you know what? I got you, jet plane. Why did I make that full screen? No. I got you, jet plane. Don't worry. Was it this one? I'm not even going to worry about pausing or whatever. But I got you, jet plane. Hello. How are you, jet plane? See, so the only Assassin's Creed that I actually played and finished was Assassin's Creed 3. I had started Origins, I'd started Odyssey. I played like an hour of Valhalla. Started Black Flag and got a good chunk of the way through Black Flag, but I never actually played it. I started the original Assassin's Creed, but just I don't even think I got through like the first mission. It just took forever. But then again, at the same time, I was a dumb little kid going, it's like, oh, I want to play that. But, let's see here. Boop, 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 boop. Okay. But with Assassin's Creed 3, it holds a special place in my heart. Because with Assassin's Creed 3, it wasn't my first game, but it was the first game that I played on a console that wasn't like a Nintendo console. Because like Nintendo, if we're counting Nintendo, then I gotta say the Mario Kart for the Wii or New Super Mario Bros. For the DS. Then there's also some, but yeah, I'm gonna go through the Assassin's Creed games. That's gonna take a little while. But just know, this is me just laying out plans and ideas and whatnot. So, there's another game series that I want to play. Now, granted, a lot of the streams are going to be random. The schedule's going to be random and whatnot. And I'll get into that here in a minute. And I'll probably end off on that. But another game series that I want to play I want to say Fallout, but that's gonna happen, but not right now. Dude, I'm literally just looking at my Steam and going, it's like, okay, yeah, I want to play that game. I want to do this. I want to do that. I didn't have like an actual script or anything of like a plan. But so the Halo games, let me just go through. So I got Jesus Christ, I've got a lot of fucking games that I want to play. And I'm talking about like entire series of games that I want to play. I'm gonna go through 3 New Vegas, 4. Yeah, that's it. I tried playing the OG and 2, but not gonna lie, I was falling asleep 30 minutes into it. It's like, it's a good game. Don't get me wrong. It's just not able to keep me awake. I have watched lore videos and everything and like seen people play it. It's not something that I'm gonna play on stream. You can go and see my first attempt at it if you want, because I still have that VOD up. But okay, let's see here. Games I'm gonna play. One game that I'm gonna play before GTA 6 is gonna be GTA 5. Yeah, if 1 and 2 were made during different times of game development. Yeah, GTA 5 is gonna be a game that I'll play. The Halo games. I wanna go through LA Noire. A game series that I'm gonna be playing, especially since it's brand spanking new. Like, they have a new game, not that the series is new. Mafia. I want to go through all the Mafia games. And this is literally just gonna take fucking forever. But let me just scroll through my fucking... I'm gonna scroll through my Steam and be like, okay, yeah, I want to play that series and whatnot. Assassin's Creed, Battlefield, Borderlands, Call of Duty, I'd already talked about that. Dead Rising, Devil May Cry, Fallout, Elder Scrolls, GTA. So I want to play... I'll play the updated versions, like the newer ones. So 3 Vice City and San Andreas, 4 and 5, and then 6. Half-Life, Halo, Mafia, Metal Gear, Resident Evil, Red Dead. I gotta cap it off with Red Dead 2. Saints Row, Sniper Elite, Yakuza, dude, I've played all the Saints Row games before. I have played all of them, and I want to play all of them again. Okay, that's a little bit of a lie. I haven't played 1 and 2. But I will note, there's one way you can play the original Saints Row without, like, downloading fucking malware. Series X, baby. I already have it. Watch Dogs, in which on Watch Dogs, I have played both the Watch Dogs games multiple times on my Xbox. Ubisoft fucks with your PC when you're trying to set up specifically Watch Dogs for some reason. Like, it is terrible to try and stream. And I had tried streaming it before. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get Watch Dogs 1 and 2. I'm not gonna play Legion because I tried playing it when it released and it just didn't fucking hit. It is not for me. I have no interest in playing Legion. Other than the DLCs. Those are the only things that kinda get me. But I'm gonna get Watch Dogs 1 and 2 for PS5. A lot of games that I'll replay from back in my life or wherever, I'll get them on PlayStation so I can collect trophies, because I've only ever played them on Xbox. But yeah, that is like a good chunk of games that I stated that I'm wanting to play. And I feel like we can do a lot of them. Now, that also comes with the fact of, hey, LMG, what's your schedule going to be like? That is the very, very interesting thing. My schedule is fucked because I want to stream during North American hours. I guess the Americas hours. Ace Combat, I don't know. I don't think I'll get into Ace Combat. We'll bring back a family favorite real quick. Hello. So, I want to stream during the Americas hours. The problem with that is, yeah, it's a little dude. I still haven't set up the rigging on this. On all the models, I haven't set up any of the rigging. So they are on default. All I've done is take the file and I put in VTube Studio. Like, this dude, usually, like, his mouth actually moves a lot more than this. He's just a little guy. But I want to stream during the Americas hours. But at the same time, I don't know, and which you guys can probably tell me, which you can probably go into YapMG in the Discord and talk about it, and I'll probably talk about it too. But let's see here. Is there a way for me to just grab a fucking invite? I remember there being a way for me to grab an invite. Ugh, no, I didn't want that. Yeah, dude, the American time zones are I'm on a 16-hour time difference from back home, if I'm correct. Or 13. I'm either on a 13 or a 16-hour time difference from back home. I'll just grab a new invite. Invite people. Copy it. Why did I hit inspect? I hit inspect element instead of paste. Alright, see you need. If you're not in the Midas Discord, there you go. And I do have my own channels in there. But I want to stream in those hours. Yeah, it's 1 p.m. right now. It is 1:07 p.m. right now for me. Yeah, Corm, you are actually in my old time zone, Central Time. If I'm correct, I don't think I actually don't think I'm correct. I'm probably plus 15. Okay, so for reference of if I were to stream in the middle of the week, as in now, right now there's some work situations where I can't really do anything that much, but if I were to stream on my Monday through Thursday, right now it's also Friday as well, but if I were to stream on my Monday through Thursday, I would be starting about maybe 5 or 6 hours from now in your current time zone. But now, this is something where I want to discuss it, but at the same time, I don't know, because there's a lot of games I want to get through. It may take fucking forever. Jesus Christ. I turned off streamer mode so I can get a fucking invite up, and I'm getting pings. A second. Streamer enable. But yeah, it would be like 5 or 6 hours from right now. Because during the week, Monday through Thursday for me, I would be getting home in about 4 hours. Nah, Alabama's not an EST. It's CST. Sup, unlucky? Hello, fellow Aussie. Except I'm not an Aussie. But yeah, if I were to stream Monday through Thursday, it would end up being about 5 or 6 hours from now. That's all depending, because like what I do for work and everything, I'm gonna want to come home, take a shower, and then like I don't always want to fucking I don't always want to fuck. I don't always want to just go out and get food. I want to make food. Like, not gonna lie, tonight I'm either doing breakfast for dinner because I got a bunch of spices and stuff, and I'm gonna make homemade southern sausage and some eggs and potatoes, or I'm gonna do fucking tacos. Probably tacos. Because I don't want the wraps to go bad. Because, dude, that's something involving Australia that I fucking hate. Fucking bread goes bad. Taco wraps go bad. What was the average stream length that I'm going for? So average stream length that I'm going for, that I'm wanting to go for, is probably 2 or 3 hours. Trust me, it depends on what I'm doing, what day it is and whatnot, but I am not a 10-hour streamer like Pixie. Love her to death, but goddamn I can't do. Midas! I know you've seen it, but you are now going to see it again. Oh yeah, and if I'm correct, Midas, you have seen all the art and everything, but I'm just gonna fucking run through it again. Because I fucking can. But yeah, we're talking about scheduling and stuff. So I don't really have a schedule because it's kind of hard to do. Midas died 5 years ago. It's time to let go. The accident wasn't your fault. That's the problem. It was. But I don't think you were here for this. Well, no. Obviously you weren't here, but I don't think you saw this. Because I don't think I went through everything. Yes, show her the art. Now, I'll tell you guys right now, Midas has seen a lot of this, okay? So, new profile picture for socials. And now, one thing I didn't mention is Totoro. However you say their name. So if you go to their profile, you can actually buy these as prints, if I'm correct. I'll go and check their website, but I do have permission to make prints of my own. In fact, Midas, I'm gonna have to talk to you about Fourth Wall, because Fourth Wall is kind of fucked. Music's made by Kindred. FimG, you already know, you're the one that contacted these people. Here's the time, buds. Welcome to my slideshow, which is in Clip Studio, by the way. Very scuff. Ollie made some art. Rayleigh Scale made some stickers. Art Affinity. Obviously Leorio, or Lerio, in which this is limited release. Now, okay, let's see here. And then Ari as the model artist. Yeah. Yes, peak 6. Now, one thing I actually wanted to talk about. So, fourth wall has the ability. I don't have this loaded in 4K. Yeah, oh yeah, FimG and LMG with credits of Koyuki. And then, damn, I closed at the screenshot for the credit of this. I don't have anything pulled back up. But Luis Caustic Soda, let's see here. Ooh, there we go. Credits for the background. When does MGX LMG self-cessed art happen? Asking for but obviously Ari is the wiggle model. But now, something I want to ask involving this. It'd be really fucking funny in which Rio said I can do what I want. Would you guys like pillows? Because for some reason, I'm imagining it would be hilarious if everyone just wants this as a pillow and just lay down on the tummy or the thighs. That is something I can do in fourth wall. Let the people decide if you'd buy the chance. If you could get away with it, you would get it. Tell you what. Let's see here. Let me move all of this. Tell you what. Anti-sure, but it's just the same. Well, I have a love-hate relationship with fourth wall right now. Because so I have fourth wall linked in the description. And it's got like the prints and whatnot. So how do you turn shit sideways? You will see it immediately. Also, everything is very scuffed. Let's see here. Where do I go? Where? Products. Create new product. Let's see, I need to type this out. Okay, now. So, I have 4 options. Oh, all over print basic pillow. All over print premium pillowcase. All over print basic pillowcase. Which I think those are just the options. I think that's it. Because one of them's they're pillows, and then there's pillowcases. Good news, LMG, you can be a B? What the fuck you mean? There's no minimum on the pillowcases. I could just straight up have pillowcases. Now, let me see here. Design now. Ugh. Upload. There we go. Upload failed. Max file size 50 megabytes. That ain't gonna fucking happen. The file size is 81 megabytes. I guess I could screenshot it at 1080, but I really don't want to. Let me run it through file compressor and I'll see how it looks. Compress these thighs. Fucking thunder thighs over here. Damn, I can't even find it. Where the fuck? Let's see. Invalid file. Fuck you mean? One second. Maybe upload an art image with just your character, no beats or tape. Ooh, I can do that. Which is not even like, let me pull up the original file. That is actually one of the things that I can show. Gonna take a little bit to upload, but because PSD is fucking like, the PSD is like 15 gigs. If I'm correct, it's 15. Yeah, it's a 4K file, dude. I'll see how big it is here in a second. Because right now my computer's shitting itself. Okay. Okay, it's 1.2 gigs, but the entire actual file is like the file, because it has the file that was given was the PSD, like 5 or 6 versions of the original canvas size, 5 or 6 files of a lower size, in which that just made me think, holy shit, I could use one of the other files. So let's see here. Which ones can I show? Okay, I can show these 3. I'll show these 3. So as I said, there are different versions, and I can customize it. Windows shop on Vegan. Dude, Vegan's fucking goated. So I have lower res versions of these. In fact, I might do this one because thighs. Because this thigh is up. Yeah, this one. So I already have these 3 in lower resolution. Now these are in 4K resolution. Actually, hold up. Did I pull these from lower? These are the lower quality. So these are already the lower quality. And they are... Oh shit. Hold up, let me see something. Really? That much of a difference? So either of these 3 are... So we are, if for people that are watching, we are trying to decide which one to be a pillow. Moreover, a pillowcase. Because fourth wall allows you to make pillowcases. I can do any of these 3 that I've shown off. I think they're fairly small. Let me see. I can do 18 by 18, 20 by 12, and 22 by 22. It would more than likely be 20 by 12. Or, let me see. Yeah, that's the... It'll be 20 by 12. 20 inch by 12 inch. Alright, thank you for stopping by, Walker. I'm thinking this one. So, the file size of these are only 7 megabytes. The max is 50. This is the lowest quality. Like, I already have these saved as low quality. Now, this is the original PSD. It's taken a while because it has to load. Is there a 1080? Is there a 180? No. But now, something that I can do, in which I have to watch which ones I click. I can remove all this. Oh, and then there's lighting. Let's see, this is the choker. Yeah, I can remove the choker too. Let's see here. I have to watch which ones I click. And then there's the lighting. There's just straight up a PNG. But I feel like it fits with the background. So now let's see here. Have you ever heard of a biblically accurate angel? But I don't know how to save these with lower quality. Not gonna lie. So, which one would you guys want as a pillow? This one, or this one? I will make this right now, and it will end at the same time as the printout. September 15th. Make a Discord or YouTube poll. Make a YouTube poll right now. One, two, three. So, this is 1. This is 2. This is 3. Which would you rather have on a pillow? 1, 2, 3. 1 and 3. I guess I could just say fuck it and have 1 and 3. Well, while you guys decide, I'm gonna play around with the 4th wall real quick. Because I might be able to do 1 on one side and 3 on the other. Let's see, which one did I say? 1, 2, 3. Okay, so it's this one and this one. Seems 2 is winning. Yeah, I'm seeing 2 is winning. Image resolution is too low quality. What do you fucking mean? How about we, ooh, yep, I can do 2 of them. I can do a front and back. Okay, we are only doing this one. Wait, you guys said so 2 is winning, but people want 1 and 3. So do you want 1 and 3 as it if it can be 1 and 2? So 1 and 2. So 1 more lewd like this. And 1 more normal like this. So 1 and 2, right? In fact, what I'll probably do, okay, this will probably be easier for you guys, especially since it's getting late for you, for a lot of you. And also, I personally want to eat. Tasteful enough. And also, this is a 3-hour-long debut. You're just sucker for lewd shit. You slut. But tell y'all what. I will have a Discord poll. I'll have a Discord poll in the Midas Discord. I'll put it together and I'll post it today. And I'll leave it up for 24 hours. If I can. I think I can. And the top 2 winners, there will be 3 options. Top 2 winners are the front and back. In which, I mean, I think these are literally just zipper units. So I don't think it'll be that bad. Because I don't see any folds on it. It's not one of those where it just folds at random. Okay, cool. I will upload those and I'll set that up. Now, where I was talking about on the schedule, okay? For the scheduling of things, I was contemplating, because in the middle of the week, it is very rough, okay? It is rough for a lot of you. It is rough for me, it is rough for a lot of you. In which I might just say fuck it and do it as a trial anyways, just to have something going on. But Monday through Thursday, whenever I get home from work or whatever, if I want to stream, I stream on Twitch. And it'll be a lot less, it'll be more toned down in the sense of, like, we will probably end up just doing, like, fucking watching YouTube while eating dinner. It'll quite literally the classic, oh, VTubers getting content by reaction. It's like, yeah, because I want to interact with my community. And I want to eat. And I just got off work. And this is the only thing I can do. And also, whenever I stream on Twitch, that'll be the more, like, Uma Musume. I want to play Uma Musume. I might play Uma Musume tomorrow. Fuck it, that might be a tomorrow thing. But it'll be on Twitch. And it'll be very late for a lot of you. And I'll probably end up uploading those streams as VODs. The Hans is not here. Okay, let's see. How long have I been going? 3 hours and 8 minutes. Oh my god. LMG, the Hans is here. Holy shit. 3 hours. No dual stream. I might set it up tonight and test doing a dual stream tomorrow. But my PC, not my PC, but my internet is not the greatest. Like, I'm surprised that I'm capable of streaming like I am right now. I am shocked that I'm able to go 3 hours and I only had 2 hiccups. But that was the 1.5 update. That was the Syndicate debut. I promise I'll do something for lore at some point soon. Hopefully, maybe in January for 2-year anniversary. But we'll just end up seeing what happens. Printouts only go... So, printouts for the beach day only go until September 15th. Reason why I say September 15th is because I'm ending it on my birthday, which is September 16th for me. In which, in all honesty, I might end up forgetting it and letting it run for a couple days. So if you want to have more time, let me forget. You can go see the fourth wall that's in the description. Thank you all for stopping by. It is great to be back. And if anything involving the week, I will see you guys this weekend, upcoming weekend, not this weekend, for hopefully Red Dead 2. Thanks for the stream. No, thank you for being here. All right, I'll see you guys. Now, how the fuck do I? How do?